Good morning, Mighty Rattlers, from me, Miss Tripto, and your entire admin team. Today is Thursday, December 12th, 2019. It is almost Friday. Please rise, place your right hand over your heart, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing with your right hand over your heart and join me in the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Now please remain standing for a moment of silence and reflect on the great choices you will make this Thursday. Please be seated. So, we did not have any birthdays yesterday or today, and unless something's wrong with PowerSchool, it shows me nobody's birthday was yesterday or today. So if I was wrong, please let me know, and I will put it on the announcements. But this is a birthday shout out. It's a surprise. We are all going to write cards for a special person's birthday next Friday. So not tomorrow Friday, but the last day of school Friday. Most of you will be having celebrations on that day, and I would like you to start drawing pictures or writing letters or cards for Miss Caroline. It is her birthday, but don't tell her yet. We want it to be a surprise. So we got to keep it hush hush, and then we will give her those cards on that day, okay? So I'm telling you over a week ahead of time so you can start making some pretty cards. Or even just a little thank you note, because little do you know, but she does a lot behind the scenes that make our campus run really well. And she's the one who buys the ice cream and goes out and gets all of the supplies for you guys. And she just does a lot more than you'd ever imagine. So we really want to appreciate her on December 20th. So don't tell her, but just keep that in mind. Okay. Let's focus on Rattlers being respectful. Today, treat yourself, your school, and your teachers with kindness, and especially your classmates. Idea number 2 is when someone is speaking, please keep your eyes on them at all times. You should have received a new ID. If you did not, then your homeroom teacher should let me know, and Mr. M and I can make sure you guys get your new IDs. If you already received them, this is the special one that you cannot lose, okay? Second, today is Thursday, so make sure you go to your 4th block for academic block. And take some time now to look at your uniform and make sure that you are in the correct uniform. I need to change this to the next 2 weeks of testing, but today we might have a couple of math tests, but really the big math test is next Monday the 16th, okay? We also have a couple of smaller tests tomorrow. And just so you know, I have it on the calendar, the Winter Wonderland dance is tomorrow, but it's actually changed to after we get back from Christmas break. Okay, so I will send out new communication about that. But don't worry, all the good stuff is still coming. But you'll also have your you'll have that dance, but it will just be in January. Next week, Monday and Tuesday, we have a lot of semester exams. So make sure 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade you're paying extra attention. And Kinder, 1st, and 2nd, you guys also have some big exams coming, and you're trying to get 3s and 4s so you can be part of the fun parties. Some announcements about school lunch. Being in lunch and being on duty yesterday, I realized that a lot of you have amazing manners, and you do an amazing job of cleaning up after yourselves, and if you drop something, you pick it right back up. I am so proud of you, and little do you know it, but I gave you a lot of dojo points yesterday. I walk around and I also look to see whose table is the cleanest, and I give that whole homeroom the right amount of points, like for just the amount of students that are sitting there doing an amazing job cleaning up. Also, behavior when you're sitting there, you're not yelling, you're not screaming, you're sitting there nicely, making sure that everything stays on your tray and talking with your friends. Another reminder is if you decide to sit at a different table and it's not your homeroom table, then that's not part of our lunch rules. So you need to go back to your homeroom. Also, what happens if you leave a mess and then that whole table doesn't get points? So it's not fair for you to switch to different homerooms. So just make sure you're keeping your space clean, you're showing your great manners, you're being respectful to the lunch monitors, waiting at your table to go to the bathroom to get water, and that you're sitting in the right spot. All right, our health fact of the day is, did you know that the human body has more than 650 muscles? Isn't that crazy? There's a certain part of your body that has a ton of muscles that you wouldn't even think about having that many muscles. If you could guess what it is, let me know and I'll give you some extra dojo points. So, we did not hit ADA for the 4th day in a row. This has not been a good week for us. We had 38 scholars out yesterday, which means we only had 94.3 and we're percent attendance, and we're trying to hit 97.5. So, here are some reminders. I know some of you are sick, and so when you take days off, that's okay. However, you cannot be sick and save yourself that sickness by washing your hands, making sure they're dry when you're done washing them. You're not sharing your personal items this time of year. So just keep your toys, anything, your IDs, everything just to yourself in your backpack. Cover in your mouth when you're coughing or sneezing. And make sure that, like, if your teachers have wipes in their room, that you disinfect your desk every once in a while. Just ask them if you can help them clean up some of the desks. That helps get rid of a ton of germs. Also, make sure you're eating and that you're eating healthy. We have healthy lunches and breakfasts and suppers here, so make sure you're eating those things. All right, and don't forget, if you are here every day, you get entered in our Friday raffle, which is tomorrow. Please say the Rumberg Academy chant with me. Ready? And Rattlers are respectful. Today, I will treat myself, my school, my teachers, and my classmates with kindness. Rattlers are responsible. Today, I will own my own learning. Rattlers are relentless. Today, I will not give up. Make it a thundering, thinking Thursday, and remember that choice is all yours. A lot of you 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders have big exams on Monday and Tuesday, so I need 100% of you to be very, very focused in all your classes today. Kindergarten 1st and 2nd, make sure you are also prepping for your exams. Good luck, everyone. And Rattlers, today, if no one else tells you today that they love you, just know that we love you and we always will. Teachers, please take a few minutes now to call parents of the students that are out and message the ADA GroupMe. Have a great day.